actually don't have a lot of familiarity with Hungarian music, past or present. I do know, Bela Bartok himself was indebted to the folk musics that he was exposed to, Hungarian folk music. He was such a big influence on me musically growing up, and continues to be, honestly. I feel like I'm probably indebted to a deeper tradition of Hungarian music than I realize. We have a special place in our heart for Budapest, more than just because we came here and performed a number of times, but after Sziget, we rented a studio in the country and we did a bunch of recording. That recording process was the birth of our Tomorrow's records, our Tomorrow's 1, 2, and 3 trilogy. So a lot of beautiful things started for us here in Budapest.
This is our life. Every possibility. From destiny. I choose you and you choose me.
I have to say that everyone that was involved in the score for Everything Everywhere All at Once was completely humble and honest and earnest and just the kind of people you'd hope they would be. When you meet your heroes and they're great people, it just gives you a good feeling about life, The worst is when you hear about someone whose music you love and it turns out they're, not the person you'd hope them to be. It's totally surreal experience performing at the Oscars, We had rehearsal space blocked out for a few days beforehand, banging out. And they only give you 2 minutes, so you can't do the full song. You have to create a different arrangement for it. So, for days we just practiced the same 2 minutes over and over again, and kind of strange in that way, especially since, the way we function as a band normally is we're so free, just and especially more and more, we've set up systems. We have systems in place that are designed to give us maximum flexibility at all times when we perform. And this was exactly the opposite. Every single camera angle, all the choreography, all the lighting, everything was completely synchronized. And so it's super fun, very fun in a different way. The weirdest thing about it was that we performed on like a giant elevator without walls, a platform that came from 3 stories below the stage. And so we load in the basement and we're all on our platforms, and I'm on a piano that's like at an angle. The ground starts moving and you start rising, and it's like it's like this feeling where I'm way above the ground here, but there's no railing, there's no walls. And so it's like kind of terrifying. And you get super high off the ground, and then the ceiling opens up, like it's like you're in a copy machine or something. The ceiling opens up, and then you can see up into the top seats in the hall, and then you hear ladies and gentlemen, like Son Lux with Academy Award winner David Byrne, performing Oscar-nominated song Everything Everywhere All at Once, and then it goes. And then you see the stage level come down, and you're bathed in light and spectacle and stuff. It's super, super weird. Yeah, it was awesome. Really won't forget it, of course. Lanterns, the 3rd Son Lux record, turns 10 this year, and as a sort of celebration, we're re-releasing the record, and also we've curated brand new versions that are collaborations with other artists of every song for a release called Alternate Forms. In addition to that, we're always making new music. As I said earlier, we have a lot more opportunities now to score, a lot more choices. We're in negotiations on a pretty major project right now that we can't talk about, but it would be our next score as a band. Everything Everywhere All at Once was the band's first score together. We'll see what number 2 is, but right now it looks like it'll be a pretty big one.